This is gonna happen every morning, I guess.
Yeah.
Right.
That's the problem. You need to be here. Not here.
Of me. He's packing up his gear and beer.
Tonight, so it's very important that we know where we're going each step of the way. So the hotel tonight, you need to write this down, it's called Riverview Hotel.
Currently at 4,400 feet. The plan is to reach Everest Base Camp on the Tibet side or China side in about 10 days from now. 10 days we will be riding from place to place, gaining elevation so that we can acclimatize. We are about 23 motorcycle riders, and then Alex is leading along with 3 crew members. Each morning is going to start with a briefing, and then every rider must have enough knowledge and supplies to make it to the hotel where we will be staying that particular night. Typically we will take 3 breaks in a day. The first and third would be tea breaks or short breaks, and the middle of the day part will have lunch break. The idea is to get to our hotel before dark, preferably by 5 p.m. or so. This is the first time I get to see River Trishuli. It is coming from Tibet into Nepal and goes into India into River Gandak and eventually Ganga River. This is our first pit stop outside of Kathmandu, and you can see the tea stall even has whiskey and other kind of liquor in case you forgot to bring it. Remember, American Express used to say, "Don't leave home without it."
I have one too.
The winding roads here are barely wide enough for 2 cars to pass, and suddenly these Humvee-like armored personnel carriers appeared, hogging up the entire road. Chinese car coming on to Nepali side.
Chinese electric car.
Electric car? That was electric?
Yes.
EV electric?
Yes, sir.
These are all electric cars, no kidding. And then suddenly I started seeing these cars coming from China. These are electric cars, fully electric, and I find it strange because they have limited range, and now here they are driving without any recharging station on bad roads. The roads are narrow, but they are reinforced with rebars made of concrete because rainwater washes them off. Big drop off on the sides, and there's not a railing there. Also, it's a good idea to go empty stomach, otherwise you'll be hurling. People trying to make a living here at 6,500 feet. This is Dunche. Although the names of the villages show up on the road, the villages are really down below. Old style road construction process, manually done. Nepalese checkpost inspecting imported electric Chinese cars. The cost on these Chinese electric cars is about 33,000 US dollars, 200 to 250 kilometer range. Not really all that cheap. Although still at 6,500 feet elevation. At this point in Nepal and all the way into Tibet, the only thing they can grow now in terrace gardens would be barley. And then there are people living in remote locations where barely a road is there. These villages are high in the mountains, not even sure how they get there. These are the switchbacks we will be taking all the way down to Trishuli River. At this point, the road actually disappears. All you have is dirt, rocks, and potholes. If you want to go to Tibet, all you have to do is keep following River Trishuli upstream. Word of caution though, you can't really say Tibet because China wants you to say either we are going to China or you are going to a Tibet autonomous region of China. You can't say you are going to Tibet because Tibet is not a nation. This tall peak that you're seeing at the farthest point, that's already in China, aka Tibet. Look at the big fracture. This rider's motorcycle chassis has given away, completely fractured because of the bumpy road. Look at this. And there. Open. Crew at work. They have made enough room for a motorcycle there. Probably not the length. I guess the contribution by my left hand here is all that was needed for successful recovery and rescue. They're going to tie it down. Now that is the suspended bridge to nowhere. Hard to believe that we have a hotel here where we will be spending the night by the river, and right beyond our hotel is China border. A working border. Lots of electric cars parked here, and the reason is because China keeps sending these cars into Nepal. Nepalese get a tax break, but they don't have enough drivers to drive it back to Kathmandu, and therefore these vans are just sitting here waiting to be picked up and driven to Kathmandu. That's the Trishuli River. Chinese electric vans going to Nepal for sale. Our motorcycles, they are being tested. And that's our hotel tonight, Hotel Riverview. And the access to the balcony is through my window. So Wendy, look at me. I came prepared.